A lot has been happening in the world of cryptocurrency as of late, and it's no wonder more and more people have been joining the bandwagon in the hopes of accumulating profits as well as the fear of missing out, FOMO, getting the better of them. There's no shame in joining now since we've seen news of people who have benefited from cryptocurrency. If you don't have the funds to buy stocks, you could choose to mine cryptos instead, and lucky for you, today's video is all about that. How's it going, guys? What's up? Welcome back to our channel where we will be sharing with you guys another interesting tutorial, and this time it's about how to mine Bitcoin on your iPhone. So if you're curious and want to know more about today's topic, then watch until the end of the video. But before we progress any further with today's topic, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss out on any of our new content. We promise we have a variety of these kinds of videos and more. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin, or commonly referred to as BTC, is a digital currency that was launched back in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. It's unclear if this is an individual or a group of programmers. Part of the appeal that draws people to Bitcoin is that it is not issued or backed by any banks or governments, nor are individual Bitcoins valuable as a commodity. Despite it not being legal tender, Bitcoin is very popular and has triggered the launch of hundreds of other cryptocurrencies, collectively referred to as altcoins. What's Bitcoin mining? Now, if you're into crypto, you've probably heard of the term mining a lot. For those of you who are not aware of the term, Bitcoin mining is performed by high-powered computers that solve complex computational math problems. These problems are so complex that they cannot be solved by hand and are complicated enough to tax even incredibly powerful computers. So what do I need to mine Bitcoins? In this tutorial, you will need, of course, your iPhone, since this device is the focal instrument used in today's tutorial, as well as several other applications which you need to download, which will be listed in the description box below. A digital wallet or e-wallet is also optional in the event that you've mined enough BTCs and you want to withdraw what you've earned. For those not familiar with a digital wallet, it is a software-based system that securely stores users' payment information and passwords for numerous payment methods and websites. By using a digital wallet, users can complete purchases easily and quickly with near-field communications technology. How can I mine Bitcoin on my iPhone? First of all, you need to go to your phone's settings and go to the General tabs. Scroll down and look for Background App Refresh and make sure that it's always on. If it's not, tap to enable it since the mining process takes place in the background while the phone is running. So for the mining to work, make sure that Background App Refresh is on. Next, we're going to install an application that will help you mine Bitcoins. What you need to do is go to the website applob.com to download the application Bitcoin Miner, which is completely free. You don't need to purchase anything nor shell out money to avail it. Just enter Miner in the search bar and it will appear. Bitcoin Miner is a miner available for both iOS and Android. Just tap the app's icon and it will immediately start the installation. Next, for the mining to work successfully, you also need to download 2 VPNs on your phone, an acronym for Virtual Private Network. VPN gives you online privacy and anonymity by creating a private network from a public internet connection. VPNs mask your internet protocol, IP address, so your online actions are virtually untraceable. Most importantly, VPN services establish secure and encrypted connections to provide greater privacy than even a secured Wi-Fi hotspot. Surfing the web or transacting on an unsecured Wi-Fi network means you could be exposing your private information and browsing habits. That's why a virtual private network, better known as a VPN, should be a must for anyone concerned about their online security and privacy. Is Bitcoin mining still worth it? If you're concerned if mining Bitcoin is still worth it during this time, the short answer is yes. Although Bitcoin is at the very high-risk end of the investment spectrum, there's no stopping its appeal to the general public. Occasionally, one may increase in value and produce a return for investors. Mark Hipperson, chief executive of crypto platform Ziglu, argues the case for digital coins going mainstream. But do consider several factors as well, like the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin halving is an essential event in the Bitcoin network that halves the reward you will get after every 4 years. In the first halving event, we saw the value of the reward from 50 to 25. It was further halved in 2016 from 25 to 12.5 BTC. And now miners are rewarded with 6.25 Bitcoins. This number will reduce to 3.125 Bitcoins after halving in 2024. The reward plus transaction fees is paid to the miner who solves the puzzle first. This process repeats approximately every 10 minutes for every mining machine on the network. The difficulty of the puzzle, network difficulty, adjusts every 2016 blocks, 14 days, to ensure that on average one machine will solve the puzzle in a 10-minute period. This begs the question, how do miners calculate their earnings? In 2020, 2020, one modern Bitcoin mining machine, commonly known as an ASIC like the WhatsMiner M20S, generates around $8 in Bitcoin revenue every day. If you compare this to the revenue of mining a different cryptocurrency like Ethereum, which is mined with graphics cards, you can see that the revenue from Bitcoin mining is twice that of mining with the same amount of GPUs you could buy for one ASIC. GPU stands for Graphic Processing Unit and is used in embedded systems, mobile phones, personal computers, workstations, and game consoles. It's a specialized electronic circuit designed to rapidly manipulate and alter memory to accelerate the creation of images in a frame buffer intended for output to a display device. The underlying cost of mining Bitcoin is the energy consumed. That being said, the revenue from mining has to outweigh the costs as well as the original investment into the mining hardware. A lot of people shell out cash for the extra boost on mining in the hopes of earning more. Things to remember about crypto mining. So congratulations on starting your mining journey. But it doesn't end here. There are several important reminders you need to keep in mind while mining BTCs on your phone. First of all, since you're mining in the background, it takes a lot of electricity, so don't be surprised if your phone's battery life is shorter or if it heats up. Researchers at Cambridge University estimate that mining Bitcoin, the most popular blockchain-based currency, uses more electricity than entire countries like Argentina do. All this accounts for so little of the world's total transactions, yet has the carbon footprint of entire countries. So imagine it taking off. It'll ruin the planet, said Camille Mora, a climate scientist at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Many researchers have been saying this for quite a while now, so if you're an environmentalist, maybe it's best not to push through with Bitcoin mining and buy stocks instead. The annual cost runs about $1,576 with an expected reward of 0.08875 Bitcoins or about $3,017 with BTC trading at around $34,000 as reported by Entrepreneur.com last February 2021. No matter how many miners there are, it still takes 10 minutes to mine one Bitcoin. At 600 seconds, 10 minutes, all else being equal, it will take 72,000 gigawatts or 72 terawatts of power to mine a Bitcoin using the average power usage provided by ASIC miners. The latest estimates put the cost of 40 terawatt hours of computing power at $4.32 per day. That may seem small, but it adds up over the year, and obviously it will cost a lot. Of course, a high processing device is also much preferred when mining cryptos in general. And we cannot stress this enough, but a lot of patience is needed for mining in general, not just in Bitcoin, but in every other crypto as well. For earning rewards in Bitcoin mining, you need to satisfy two conditions. The first one is that you have to solve one block which is equal to 1 MB of Bitcoin transactions. Secondly, you need to be the first miner to solve the same block. Even though the first condition is achievable, what makes Bitcoin mining difficult is the second condition. You need to compete with other miners so that you can get your rewards. And with that, we're wrapping up today's tutorial about how to mine Bitcoin on iPhone. Hopefully you learned a lot in today's video. If you're planning to enter cryptocurrency and mine BTCs, keep in mind that the market is extremely volatile and will take a lot of patience and research to understand it. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel with the alarm bell icon on so you'll get notified as soon as we upload new content. We'll talk to you again in the next episode.